Social media, all the fun is going to lead many women to lose their marriages. As we can see, this follower of Christabel, all her mind, all what she thinks that her motivation speaker or her social media influencer, what she is telling is the right things. You know, that is what she thinks, but not knowing that she will lose her marriage because of that social media influencer that Krista calls. For her, she knows that what Krista tells it's the truth. Remember, even though it's the truth, we have different men. Your man is not my man. What my man is doing, your man won't do it. What your man is doing, my man cannot do it. So stop being misled by those social media influencers, by those motivation speakers. Otherwise, you will end up in a single life. You will end up as a single mother, because for you, if you want your life to be like for Krista, my dear, trust me, I don't know even what you were thinking, because you don't know what is behind the curtains. You don't know what is behind on Krista's life for her. For you, you just see her while she is talking, while giving you those influencing words. Remember, those people, they just give you what you want you to hear. But when it comes to reality, some people, their men, even they don't do those things. But for you, when you see your influencer, your social media influencer saying this and this, then you also come and tell your husband, my baby, can't you be like Krista's husband? Can't you be like a sexy man and bring for me this and this? My dear, if you try to copy others, you will end up falling down. We are on the series called For the Love of Money, found on Mr. Harrier channel. Here we do reviews and recaps. Where are you watching, my dear? Put you are watching from in the comment section. I will send greetings to you in my next video. Put your name and where you are watching from. Guys, thanks for your amazing support. I really do appreciate my returning subscribers. Guys, you don't know what you do to me. May God all bless you and give you whatever you want. As we go back to these two people, I haven't known their names, but the woman is obsessed on Krista's words. The guy was like, babe, can you please bring for me some water? Imagine the guy even asked in a humble way, please, can you bring for me some water? The woman was like, how can't you ask me in a humble way? Because she didn't hear the man what was saying. All her life, all her mind was on the phone. He couldn't hear the guy telling her that, please, babe, bring for me some water. The woman was like, you can ask me in a humble way. Can't you please ask at least in a humble way? You can't ask me like that. You ladies, trust me, you are going to end up losing your marriage because you are following those people on social media. All your mind, you put it on the phone. Even your child can fall down without hearing anything, because all the mind, everything is on your phone. Everything you want your life to be like for that celebrity you follow. Trust me, there is the reason why our fingers, they are not the same. So you can't compare your life to Krista's life. Otherwise, you are going to tell us that you will be single, because no any man you will compare with. There are a guy who will tell you, do you know what? Go and marry Krista's husband so that he can do all those stuffs for you. Because you all along you have been there. The man was not doing that. The guy is busy. The guy wakes up so that he can go to work. But for you, you want him to bring for you breakfast in bed, my dear. If you start hearing on those social media influencers influencers and you want your husband to follow those things, trust me, just be single, just leave the marriage, because you won't compare your man to your celebrity unless you want to be single, because men will get pissed off, and then he tells you that if you don't like what I am doing, you are free, go and find Krista's husband so that you can marry that one. You see, you will end up when you are alone. People from Jamaica, how are you guys? People from Guyana, people from Nigeria, people from Ghana, people from Jamaica, people from US, people from UK, people from Guyana, people from Zealand, Mava from Jamaica, Joan from Jamaica, Joy from America, then Zulaika from Uganda working in Iraq, Tonya from Apovira, Jacksonville from Florida, people from Oman, Gloria from Canada, people from NG, people from Saitivira. I send greetings to you guys. Sharon from Uganda, people from Tobago, people from Switzerland, people from Korea, people from St. Vincent, Orlando from Florida, Andrew from Barbados, people from Turkey and Carriers, people from Zambia, people from Sierra Leone, people from Zimbabwe, people from Zambia, Kayara Emmanuel from Zambia, people from St. Thomas, US, people Cindy from Jamaica, and Maria from Jamaica, people from Guyana, South Africa. I send greetings to you all, people from Bahamas, Amber Island, people from Nacho Island of Caribbean, Dominic. I send greetings to you, people from Switzerland, people from Tobago, Rosamond Daniels from Guyana, and people from Johannesburg, Soweto, people from Connecticut, William from Bahamas, people from Kingston, Jamaica, people from Namibia, people from Tawan, Jamaica, and David from Repopo, South Africa. I send greetings to you guys. Thanks for your amazing support, and I really do appreciate. If we go back to these two married couples, the woman wants the man to bring breakfast in bed. The woman is saying that, am I requesting too much? My husband, am I requesting too much? Can't you bring for me breakfast in bed? Can't you surprise me? When will you surprise me? Krista's husband surprises her. Krista's husband brings for her surprise. When will you take me to the dinner? Please, I miss also those things. The woman is like, can't you fall like Krista's husband? Krista's husband, the husband brings breakfast in bed. Can't you be romantic like him? That is what I also want. I'm not asking for too much. Trust me, this woman is going to lose her marriage because of Christabel, because of her for social media influencer, because she wants her man to do those things which Krista's husband does. But the guy told this woman, do you think that all those things you see on social media, they are real? I'm going to tell you those things are fake, and I'm going to also to tell you that all those things we see, most of them are fake. For them, they just come and create content so that they show you what they want you to see, so that they can get views, so that they can get money. For you know that Krista's husband does this every day, but for my husband can't do this. Why? I also miss those things. And I also want my husband to do also that. Trust me, my dear. Trust me, don't follow those people what they are saying, because we also had what Krista, when we had Krista, when was quarreling with the husband, then Krista was like, why do they follow what I say? That is what those people tell us. For them, they tell you what they want you to hear without knowing that they are misleading you. Then, if you are a stupid woman, you are going to listen to those words. You are going to want your husband to bring you breakfast in bed. Yet your husband cannot do that. There are some guys which are not romantic at all. There are some guys even they have never surprised you. But the guy gives you each and everything. Then the guy was like, you asked me money. How much do you need? The woman then kept quiet, and the guy was like, okay, if you are ready to speak with me, I will give you the money. But if you are not ready to speak with me, then it is my time to go. You want your husband to do that, but when he wakes up very early to go and work to get the money, he will leave you at home. For you, you want the man to leave other things, to leave the work, and then start taking care of you. Then he started taking you care like a baby to you. We women, wake up. Otherwise, you will end up when you are in a single life. Remember, for you, when you admire those people, you don't know what is behind the curtains. You don't know what in their marriage, what they are doing. Those guys, they don't do those things at all. But for you, you may think that the guy is a romantic one. The guy brings breakfast in bed, but yet she just speaking, and you can't even see action. You could have said when you have even seen actions, but if you haven't seen any action when the guy is bringing the breakfast in bed to her wife, just note that those are lies. Because if she is a content creator, we could think that she will bring all those stuffs on social media. But if she cannot bring, just know that some of the things she is saying, it is a false. And if we go on Krista and her mom, then mom was like, my daughter, what's going on? Then the girl was like, mommy, I told Patrick so that we can bring a maid, because me, I want a maid. I can never do all the stuffs at work. I'm very tired, mommy. I have to do content. I just put a video and I get millions and millions of views, and then I get many comments. Then I get those shares. You have heard that when she talked. When I upload a video, I get many views just in a minute. You don't know how many shares I have. You don't know how many views I have. Then the mom was like, if you know that your husband from the start doesn't want a maid. So if he doesn't want a maid, quit some things. Quit those things and do what your husband wants. Because I don't want you, my daughter, to lose your marriage. I don't want you to lose your husband because of content. And then Krista was like, also, mommy, I love my husband and I don't want to lose my marriage. That is why I should bring a maid. But if your husband doesn't want a maid, will you bring your maid, or will you bring a maid by force? The guy has a reasons why he doesn't want you to bring a maid. So you have to pick one thing. Either you are going to pick content or to be on social media, or you are going to pick your husband. So it is you to decide for yourself. If you are saying that the content is the best thing, my dear, follow that. But if you think that your husband is everything, then you have to also choose that. But what I know, Patrick could even have supported you if you are using social media in good ways. But you don't use social media in good way. That is why your guy, every time he doesn't want you to be on social media, because every time you wake up, you are on social media. You don't do each and everything. Then you catch your phone and you start lying to others. Trust me. If you want your husband, you have to follow his rules, because the guy is right. Yeah, this Krista baby is using social media in a bad way, and I liked her mommy's words. So it is better you follow your mommy's words, or either you leave those words to yourself. Because what she has told you is the truth. You knew that Patrick did not want a maid from the start. Then why do you ever requesting a maid? Then Krista was like, he came into my life when I was a social media influencer. Then he has to bear the consequences because he came into my life when I was on social media. We are on the series called For the Love of Money, found on Mr. Aria channel. Here we do reviews and recaps. Where are you watching from? Put where you are watching from and your name. I will send greetings to you in my next video. And if we go on Christabel and her daughter Zahara, well, then she came, she put her the phone, then she was like, my daughter, can you please say greetings to our followers? And then I'm going to be putting Zahara in the bed, so people be on my social media so that you can see me when I'm putting my daughter in the bed. Then she was like, can you say hi to our followers? Can you please greet them? Then the baby was like, hello, hi. Then she was like, now I'm going to be taking Zahara to the bed. But we also know that the guy doesn't want Krista to put Zahara in the video. Then the Patrick came and banged the door and then said, why did you put my daughter in the social media? I told you I don't want you to put my baby in the social media. Then she was like, also this is my daughter, I have a right to put her on social media, so you can never stop me to put my daughter on the social media. What do you want to do? This is also my daughter. Then why do you tell me that I shouldn't put Zahara in the social media, all in my content? The guy was like, that is what I want, and never do that. And Krista was like, no, this is my daughter and you cannot stop me from putting her on social media. You know, do you think that the guy is going too far? All no. All this woman is the one going in too far. Because we all, you know, that your husband does not want you to put her daughter in social media. Then why do you have to do that? You have to leave the thing the guy doesn't want. And I'm going to tell you that the problem is not Krista to put the baby on the social media. No. But the way she uses the social media, that is what the guy doesn't want. If she was using it well, trust me, even Patrick was going to support her. But she is doing it in a wrong way. She is misleading others, which are not good at all. Then they started quarreling, this and this, what. The guy was like, I said my final words. Don't ever undo it and put my kid on social media. Then the woman was like, also this is my baby and I have the right to do which I want on my baby Zara. And then mommy banged the door and said, what are you doing? Why are you fighting in presence of your daughter? What you are doing is not right at all. If Krista what is doing is not good at all, but you don't have it is not good to fight in presence of your kid. I'm going to tell you also that thing what mama said was good. It is not good to fight in front of your daughter. Oh son, what are you showing the child? Because if she starts saying this, that mommy and daddy they ever fight, you are going to traumatize that baby. That baby, you are going to traumatize her. So if you are fighting, please fight in the room, close the room so that even the child cannot hear that you are fighting or you are quarreling. But if you start fighting in the presence of your daughter, trust me that you are going to traumatize your kid, and then she will be at school at school, and then she starts like, every time my parents they fight, and then she may think that that is how married people they behave, that you are going to put trauma in her. So if you are fighting, if you are you want to discuss something, no need of shouting to each other. You have to sit down. When even this woman has done her things, then the guy sits the woman and says, do you know what, Krista, I don't want you to put my Zahara in your videos. Do all your other stuffs, but putting my baby in social media, my dear, you won't like it, but without quarreling in the presence of your daughter, without fighting in the presence of the daughter, because even we saw when Zahara was getting away so that she can go away and leave these people to fight, which is not good at all. That means you are going to traumatize this baby. Now guys, thanks for your amazing support. I really do appreciate, but use social media in a good way. Don't use it to mislead others. And you followers, don't expect that your man will do what your celebrities or your social media influencers husband is doing. Otherwise, you will end up losing your marriage, you will end up losing your man, because we have different partners. My partner can be doing this, but yours cannot do that. So stop comparing yourself to others. That is not good at all. Thank you.